send me another picture of her right now, like right this second. So she sends me another picture, and the baby's face is destroyed, making inappropriate videos. Like, I didn't find that out that she was already
inappropriate videos?
Like pornography videos and sending it to boys.
Officers in Akron responded after a 7-week-old infant was rushed for medical help, triggering an investigation into how the child suffered fatal injuries inside the home.
How old's the kid?
She'll be 2 months.
What? Are you guys drilling his leg?
What? What are they doing? What are they doing?
Okay.
What are they doing?
Last time I saw it, someone was
Oh yeah. They're putting an IV in. They're putting an IV in right now. Medication. Yeah. Give her some medication, okay? Some medication for flu.
What did you do? Can I please ride with her? His mom won't answer.
Who's mom?
His mom.
To take us to the ER.
Yeah. So what happened?
I was just asleep. He was with her. I don't know. I just woke
We
up.
were both asleep. I woke up and she was beside me. I had her on the couch beside me.
Why would you have her on the view, fucking idiot?
Hey, ma'am, listen,
No,
it's not gonna, I understand you're upset, but that's not going to make anything better, okay?
We were both on the couch.
You and the baby?
We were both asleep. I woke up and she isn't breathing because she turned over on her side because the way the couch is, I have my leg propped up so she wouldn't fall off. But when I woke up, she was like facing towards my leg as if she turned over herself.
Okay. Alright.
And that's when I tried to CPR. I thought I was doing it right, and I wasn't apparently until I called 911.
Okay. What's your name, man?
Gregory Chambers.
Gregory? Okay. Alright, so did you guys fall asleep there last night?
We fell asleep there this morning.
Okay.
She woke up a little while, but she didn't stay awake because I was gonna feed her. And I put her down right there beside me. It wouldn't be my first time I did it, but this time I did. Like I said, she turned around. I had my leg propped up so she wouldn't fall off the couch because she likes to turn around so much. She does it in her bassinet. She'll wake up. She'll be on the complete other side. She won't be in the same way that I put her in there.
All right.
As officers began investigating, medical staff reported severe conditions inconsistent with normal infant care, prompting detectives to closely examine the parents' actions leading up to the child's death.
So,
are we not going to be able to ride with her?
you'll be able to, I believe. At least some of them will be. So, when you're laying on the couch, she was down by your feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, was she on the inside or outside?
She was, huh?
Like, you know, like how, like, was she up against the back of the couch?
Yes, yes.
And her face was leaning in towards the couch?
Yeah, no, her face was like leaning in towards my leg, but like it was like when I say her face, like her cheek was, like she was turned over.
So she was on her stomach?
Yes, because the couch is kind of, it's not flimsy, it's not broken or anything, but like if you sit on it, the couch like...
You kind of sink in a little bit, yeah. It's nice and soft. I got you. All right. And what time did you wake her up, or did she get up this morning?
She was up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Then you guys fell back asleep?
Yes. We've only been asleep for 45 minutes to an hour. I remember, I always time step when she wake up.
I got you. All right. Oh, man.
Sally, sit down.
Sally, go. Are you mom? Okay.
Yeah.
Where was the child at?
I literally just woke up. I woke up because I was coming down to check on them because I had an alarm set at 8 o'clock so we could switch off. And as soon as I was coming down the stairs, he like told me she wasn't breathing, and then I heard all the freaking, I don't know.
Okay. What's your name, mom?
So sorry. Jillian, Jillian.
You're gonna ride with the police, okay? We'll give you a ride down to Children's.
Did he have her right in here somewhere though?
Probably his fucking.
I know, it's okay.
He sits here and he always puts it right here.
Okay.
But when he's on, I always tell him put her in her.
I know. It's tough though when you're lack of sleep. How old's your baby?
A month and
Yeah.
a couple weeks.
Not sleeping, huh?
I told him.
I know, it's tough. It's tough. I got 3. I've been there.
He had long, greasy black hair, and his face was covered in dirt. I was starting to get nervous.
I'll let you get dressed. We'll get you down there, okay? You want me to take her?
No. Okay.
You want me to take her?
Yeah. You might go down to the hospital. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't want to move all my stuff. It's all up front, sorry. Make you feel like a... Here, we'll come over here.
Alright, man, there we go. Alright, man, throw your bag in here for me real fast. We'll get you through this.
She's the mother of the...
Today's date is September 14th, time now 9:40. I'm Detective Gary, Alino with 112. Have you tell me who you are, because nobody knows who you are on that recording, okay? Now, right now, it's I'm trying to get to the bottom how that Layla had all these injuries. So,
what injuries does she have?
okay. So Layla, after Layla died, they did a skeletal scan. Well, they found injuries to her body with an x-rays before she died. She had some broken ribs on both sides, and she had an eye injury. But once she passed, Layla was found to have broken ribs, and broken arms, and broken legs, and a neck injury that's consistent with a shaken baby.
Well, okay.
Shaking your head? No.
No, I just didn't know all that happened. Like, I didn't know all that happened.
Okay.
It was a couple incidents where I believe the other grandmother, Tina, sent the police over to the house to do welfare checks. Tina was the one who actually called CPS. The hospital didn't call CPS. They called their social workers at the hospital.
Why would Tina, and Tina is who?
That's Jill's mom.
Okay.
So as you can imagine, no, I did not want my son to be with Jill. So the dynamic was terrible at first. I got a new phone, so I don't have all the text messages where Jill was like, oh yeah, that's why I'm gonna turn your son against you. It was very bad in the beginning because I did not want them together.
Sure.
I'm like, great, why would you want to be with a girl that was with your best friend? Then had a threesome with you and your cousin.
What investigators uncovered next shifted the case from a medical emergency to a criminal investigation as detectives examined the home environment, caregiving timeline, and medical findings that indicated the infant had been living in unsafe conditions over an extended period.
Tina, you are the mom to Julian.
Yes, sir.
You is the mother to Layla Chambers.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So, why don't you tell me, so your daughter is Julian, and how long ago did she move out of your house?
When she was 18.
And she'd be, how old is she now?
She's 20. She'll be 21 on 28th of November.
So we got when she's 18. Do you guys still communicate?
No, sir. I saw, well, a little bit. I saw Jillian the last time I saw her was Christmas of 2020 until I found out she was pregnant. She would text me randomly on Facebook or whatever, and she told me she was pregnant, and I didn't see her until probably a month before she had the baby. She was born on the 12th. I went and saw her on the 14th. The baby appeared fine, had no marks, had no nothing. I went back on July 16th to see Layla. I even gave her a bath. She had no marks on her at all. She looked perfect. I was just concerned because I know my daughter's got a temper. I know Greg's got a temper. So I said, send me a picture of Layla. Send me a picture of her. So Jillian sends me a picture, and it looked like her eye was bruised.
Do you still have that?
Yes, sir. I have all the pictures for you. It looked like her eye was bruised, and I said, is her eye black? It looks like her eye's black. I said, send me another picture of her right now, like right this second. So she sends me another picture, and the baby's face is destroyed. I mean,
You said destroyed. What does that mean?
She had bruises on her face. Let me get the picture for you. Okay, this was a picture of the baby at 10:19 at night. Perfectly fine. This is a picture of her face that they sent me the next day. You can clearly see the bruising, the eye mark. And then, so I'm cussing them out. I said, I'm not a normally cussing person, but I said, what the F happened to this baby? Who hit this? Who did this? Somebody abused this baby. No. She got this mark on her eye because she was crying too hard. That was the first story they gave. And I said, you got like 1 minute to get that baby to the hospital. I'm calling the police. I'm calling Children and Family Services right now.
Has Jillian ever been arrested before?
No, sir.
Did you ever have her evaluated?
Yes, sir. She was in Belmont Pines Hospital when she was 16 or 17 for cutting herself, making inappropriate videos. Like, I didn't find that out until she was
What's the
already
inappropriate videos?
like pornography videos and sending it to boys or men, or I'm not sure who she was sending it to.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat. And basically, he should be with you in a few minutes. What the heck?
I assume you're a detective too?
I am.
So the reason I asked you to come down, unfortunately, and I'm sorry for your loss. I feel terrible about that. Yeah. Tell me about you and Jillian's relationship. So you made reference that Ronald will go to work and you guys would be there together.
Yes.
So is that how this?
Put plainly, since you say just to get comfortable. After what I said about the whole thing about the mishap about me saying that he had another female over, I've like always been a big support system as far as like helping people goes. Like I try to give the best advice that I possibly can. The way I see it, you either take it or not. So not only was I trying to help with that because she was hurt, obviously anybody would after being cheated on, but there I guess you can say that she wanted to get revenge, so we did end up having sexual intercourse after a time being.
Okay.
So the events did transpire also with the meeting of me and Jill because it was really rocky. Well, not between me and Jill, but because of what happened when she got the revenge that she wanted, like it took a different turn because before me and her actually started talking, me and my cousin, we had
just spit it out.
We had sexual intercourse with her, but not at the same time. And ever since,
I thought you were going to tell me that you and your cousin had a threesome with her.
No, I haven't. That's kind of.
So your cousin, not Ronald, your cousin I don't care what his name is, had sex with Jill too.
Yes.
Oh. Does Jill have an online presence?
She used to have an OnlyFans. She had one at the beginning of our relationship, but I asked her.
Did you ever get on there and look at it?
Actually, I did, and after a while, I told her that I wasn't comfortable with it, so she deleted it, and it's been deleted since.
Okay, so it's still not there. It's not there any longer.
No.
Was she posting stuff on there?
Not since January.
Well, no, I mean, but before.
Yes.
She was posting like sex videos or?
No. Just, I guess you could say solo videos.
Solo videos?
And that's just about it.
Okay. Let's talk about the eye injury thing. Tell me, how old was Layla when that happened?
Which eye injury?
You, I don't know if it was you or her. One of you told me that you dropped a bottle on her eye.
Oh, yes. We have a dog. She's a pit bull terrier mix, and she's 2. She's not like really big, like Great Dane big, but she's a good sized dog, over 50 pounds.
I've seen her.
And I was feeding not Jill, sorry, but I was feeding Layla, and like her name is Sally. She would like try to come over and like lick her, because I was holding her. I was sitting at the edge of the couch. I was obviously holding her like how you should be holding a baby, and I was feeding her, and Sally was trying to lick her head and like put her paw up there, and she has really sharp paws. So as she was trying to do that, I was trying to swat her away, and like the bottle, it was in my right hand, and me not paying attention, it fell out and it fell on her eye.
Okay. So what happened is you woke up and...
I woke up and I seen that she was obviously like that, and I went immediately into a state of panic, because when I picked her up, she was swaddled, and that's the problem why I didn't feel her on my leg, because she had obviously been wrapped up, and when I picked her up, I seen that I guess you could say she had a blank expression on her face, like she looked like she obviously couldn't breathe. So
what color was she?
She still had like a lot of color to her. She wasn't blue or anything.
Okay. All right. So I got the medical records, and the medical records indicate that she had 2 broken arms, broken leg, and she's got an issue with her neck. They call it's a nuchal or something like that ligament damage, which is consistent with the shaken baby syndrome. So there is no trauma to the brain, like when you shake a baby, but she does have an eye issue, which is also consistent with shaken baby. So the reason why we're even talking, because on day one, it looks pretty straightforward about it being a co-sleeping incident, an accidental death. On every accidental death case that we get with a baby death, I always pull the medical records, and then I look at the medical record and see what else is going on. So we do find very suspicious and very concerning injuries to Layla that happened from the time that she was born until her death. So I talked it over with the Summit County Coroner's Office too, because they did normally on a case like this we'll go to the autopsy, which isn't fun, so we can understand the nature of all the injuries. I did not go to the autopsy because by the time that I got to work that morning, it was over. So, but the doctor, the coroner has not ruled if it was a homicide yet or not. So we're getting ahead of the game, so to speak, trying to do the interviews, do proper interviews, not some hospital bullshit interview. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and conclude our interview. Time now is 13:05. Okay. All right, Greg. The elevator, I'll walk you to the elevator. Thanks for sitting with me. Normally don't interview in this room. This is the polygraph room.
Investigators say Gregory and Jillian were both charged with involuntary manslaughter, child endangering, and related felony offenses after authorities determined their infant daughter died as a result of neglect and failure to provide proper care inside their Akron residence. Detectives concluded the child had been exposed to dangerous conditions over time, leading to fatal medical complications that could have been prevented with proper supervision and treatment. Court findings show the case began when the infant required emergency medical attention, and doctors identified serious health issues that prompted law enforcement involvement. Investigators focused on conditions inside the home, the timeline of care, and the parents' responsibility for the child's well-being in the weeks before the incident. Both defendants later pleaded guilty to manslaughter-related charges and were sentenced to prison. With the court ruling, the death resulted from repeated failures to protect a vulnerable child, bringing the case to a close.